Welcome to The Right Approach, sponsored by Cascades Golf Course. Today my guests are two members of the state championship winning Lumen Christi boys golf team and brothers Anthony Kulka and Brandon Kulka. Thanks for being here, boys, and congratulations on the state title.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So Anthony, I'll start with you, being one of the three seniors on the team.
Yeah.
Tell us what it means to you to win a state championship, in your last year of high school golf.
It means a lot. It was a great exclamation point to my high school career as a golfer, and especially to do it with my dad as a coach and my brother as a teammate. Just can't get any better than that,
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about that a little bit. Coach Swartout, obviously a coaching legend, been coaching for longer than I've been alive. But last year, your dad, Mike, started helping out Coach Swartout as one of the assistants on the team. Can you talk, Anthony, about, what it was like having your dad help coach? Sometimes, the dad can be the most harsh on his own kids. So what was it like kind of playing for your dad?
It was, honestly, a blessing. It's awesome to have a coach that knows your game better than you know it yourself. Mm-hmm. Great advice on the tee and just a calming presence up and down the fairway. And I'd say that was the main difference from my junior year and my senior year, was just having the chance to talk to my dad. When it gets a little flustered out there, not only is he the coach, but my dad.
Yeah, that calming presence,
yeah.
Absolutely. Now, Coach Swartout's won a billion state titles, Hall of Fame coach. But, Brandon, what did your dad kind of bring to the coaching squad, that was maybe lacking a little bit before? What kind of new elements did he bring?
Yeah, he brought more of almost an aggressive vibe. Coach Swartout he was a lot of target golf, but I liked, a second opinion from my dad when, maybe you don't hit 4-iron here, hit driver, and getting closer to the green in 2 shots on a par 5 and being able to score a little better like that. So it's definitely a good.
No, that's very interesting. You bring that up because today's young golfer, and it's obviously bled into the professional game, is hit it as far as you can. Try and get as close to the green as possible. Distance can be a big advantage. Whereas, Coach Swartout, comes from the old kind of school, the old philosophy, hit it straight, keep it in the fairway, play smart. But, golfers today are a lot more aggressive and have a lot more focus on distance than they used to. So, yeah, I can see having your dad coaching, kind of bringing that kind of other element, can be helpful to some of the young guys. And you kids just hit it way too far. It just blows my mind how far the high school kids hit it nowadays. When I was in high school, none of us were hitting the ball where you guys are today. So let's talk a little bit about the state title itself. Anthony, I know that going into the state finals, you guys were ranked number 1 in the state.
Yeah.
However, the team that won the states last year, they brought everyone back from last year. So you were certainly one of the favorites heading into the finals, but maybe not the consensus, favorite to win it all. What was kind of the mindset going into the state finals? Were you guys confident you could win? Did you have kind of a target score in mind? Or, what did Coach Swartout kind of talk to you guys about going into the finals?
Yeah, I tried not to think about it too much, honestly. I just kind of, it was a blessing to be there, and I wanted to treat it as just another round of golf. I resort to my practice, just to calm myself, because state finals, it's pretty intense, it's tight. So we approached it like I honestly would say any other tournament, just try to win. It was awesome having Traverse City St. Francis close to us throughout the season, because I feel like with any sport, a good rivalry will push you,
Yep, absolutely.
And grateful to come out on top this time,
Yeah. So after the first day, you guys shot 310 day 1, which is a fantastic score. You had a 5-shot lead against Traverse City St. Francis. And so what did Coach Swartout talk to you guys about on that Friday night heading into the second round?
Treat it like we have no stroke advantage. Just give it all your effort, and don't really think about the score, but just take each shot at a time with max concentration.
Yep.
And he would stress throughout the whole season, if we played with our heart and we just played like focused, he didn't care so much about the score. He just wanted us to have fun and play our best game.
Yeah. And you went on to, I think, beat Traverse City St. Francis by 8 on day 2, so you won by 13 overall. Nice kind of comfortable margin of victory there.
That's right.
Now, Brandon, you played phenomenally well, shot 75-77, finished tied for third on an individual basis. Were you playing really well going into the state finals? How about the course setup? Was it a good course fit for you? Kind of talk about, what allowed you to play so well.
Yeah, I was playing really well leading up to it. I had won our regionals, so that was nice confidence boost going into states. And also, it's funny, I mentioned hitting drivers more, but I was hitting my irons phenomenal going up to that. And that course was playing so firm and fast, you'd get 20 yards of rollout. So I hit a lot of irons and hybrids off the tee, and I think that fit my game very well out there.
Yeah, and where you guys were at, the Meadows, it's an extremely difficult golf course. So 75-77 is a phenomenal score. Can you talk a little bit about how the course was playing and what makes that course so difficult?
Yeah, it requires so much accuracy off the tee, and like I said, it's firm, so you don't need that much distance. But it was so hard to be so accurate on just about every hole, and the greens were really firm and really fast. So putting was challenging, but we got through.
Yeah, absolutely. So Anthony, you're one of 3 seniors, like you said, graduating. What are your plans for the fall?
Yeah, I am going to Alma College in the fall to play golf and to swim too. So
Dual sport. Oh,
yeah,
very exciting. That's awesome.
I originally went to Alma and committed for swimming, but been golfing my whole life, and I talked to the Alma coach, and we made that happen too. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah,
well, best of luck to you up at Alma. And Brandon, what does the team look like next year? Obviously, you're losing your brother, losing 2 other seniors. So what do your chances look like next year?
Yeah, I would say we have a pretty good chance next year too. We have another sophomore in my grade who's going to be a junior, Gabe Cooper. He's a really solid player. And we got an incoming freshman, Sam Swihart, who's going to be pretty solid. And Carson Spencer's pretty solid. So I think we're going to have a good group of guys again next year and the year after that. So I'm excited for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds great. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to see just why Luma Christi won the state title out here this year. Welcome back to The Right Approach. I'm out on the 3rd hole at Cascades Golf Course with Brandon and Anthony Kulka. 382-yard par 4, a little into the wind today. Anthony, since you're the graduating senior, we're going to give you the honors.
Awesome. Thank you.
Probably going to find left-hand rough, but it should be okay there, Anthony.
Yeah, a little left.
All right, Brandon. A little right, but you should have an open shot from there.
Kulka boy's putting on a clinic. ball.
Join you guys on the left.
That's right.
All right, Anthony, what do you got here?
I got an 8 iron. I'm just gonna try to hit it low.
Yep, you got 133 yards. You have to hit a little low knockdown under the tree there.
Low runner. Yeah, I think if I'm just short chipping, that's a good shot.
Yep. Well, it's a pretty good shot.
Just a little short.
Yep, just in front of the green. Should be a good chance at up and down for par.
Reasonable up and down. Yeah,
Yep,
hopefully.
good shot.
Thank you.
All right, I got a little lucky, just barely escaped tree trouble here, 98 yards. See if we can try and hit one close.
Shot.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, a little
shot.
birdie putt.
Shot there.
Thank you. All right, Brandon, you got 94 yards like your brother. You got a little bit of tree trouble. What are you going to try and hit here?
I'm trying to hit a little chip 7 iron and hopefully have something run up to about the center of the green, but just short is a fine shot.
Yep, absolutely. It's a pretty good looking shot,
Yeah, going
Brandon.
there.
All right, just on the
Perfect.
front edge, you're putting. Good shot.
Putt out.
Going.
Good putt or a good shot. All right, Anthony, pretty straightforward chip here. Let's hit a good one.
Let's do it.
Oh, great shot. Good touch.
Good chip.
Thank you.
Very well done. All right, Brandon, got about a 30-foot birdie putt here.
Oh, good roll.
Get in there.
Whew.
Oh, great
Good
putt.
putt.
Thank you.
Great run at it. Good par. Easy par.
Yep.
Tap that in.
See, if you want to pull it, Anthony, and just
Yeah.
let him tap in. Good par, Brandon.
Good 4.
Thank you.
Got, we'll call it a 18-foot birdie putt. Take a run at it. Oh,
Good putt.
didn't quite break. Thank
Yeah,
you.
good par. I got a little tester.
All right, knocking this par putt here,
Let's
Anthony.
knock it in. For the glory.
Great par, great save.
Thank you.
3 good pars.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, again, congratulations on the state title.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Yep,
thank you so much
thanks
for
for
having
being
us.
here.
A lot of
Thanks
fun.
for watching The Right Approach, brought to you by Cascades Golf Course.